Hello, so today we are driving over to McDonald's, which is the biggest McDonald's in the world that is in Orlando. And I just wanted to show you guys just a few things that we saw on the way there. So we're close to the amusement parks, and there you see a volcano. I believe that's part of the Orlando, the Universal Studio. So you see a little bit of the parks there. I probably recorded a little more than I should have on the ride there, to be honest. But now you see on the left, on the driver's side, you see, I believe that might be like, I'm not sure if that's Disney, because we were seeing a lot of both parks on our drive over there. And when we finally got closer to the McDonald's, right in front of it was that Disney display. And then you see the mirror right there for Sleeping Beauty, and it looks like also we see a roller coaster as well.
It's a light.
And that's actually right in front of the McDonald's. That's to the left. And the traffic wasn't too bad. It's Saturday and it's winter. So for being a Saturday, it was pretty okay. Traffic wasn't terrible, but since it's winter, it's not as full as it would be during the summer. And on the left, we are pulling into the McDonald's, and although I was told it was 3 stories, it's actually only 2 stories. We're pulling in. I just joke with the kids about only getting them something from the dollar menu in the drive-thru. Just kidding, of course. And then you see the signs there in the entrance. It says it's open 24 hours, which I think is pretty interesting that they would have it open. But it is a really fun place, so I suppose tourists would be able to go there when they want to still do stuff late at night. And, you know, they bring their kids here. You can tell the parking spaces are actually really small and compact. Luckily, we have a sedan, and we were able to fit in nicely. And I'm just giving you guys a little bit of a view of what's in front. And now we walk here into the McDonald's. It's crowded, but it's not terrible. I really was expecting a lot worse. On the left, you could see there's a small bakery there. See, they have it's an ice cream bar as well. So they got cakes and ice cream there. And then my daughter got really excited. I wasn't so excited because it was a $9 toy. But she was excited because it was a vending machine for the movie that she really likes, which is A Nightmare Before Christmas. But it was actually like a $9 toy, but she ended up getting it because it was a special occasion. And I'm just showing you guys the menu. I think I scrolled down a little bit quicker, but if you see at the top, it actually has 3 menu items that you don't see in most McDonald's. And that's going to be the Choose Your Toppings pasta, and then Choose Your Toppings pizza, and then they also had a Philly cheesesteak. Here are some of the drinks. I know you saw the Sprite. They have a frozen Sprite. They have the regular smoothies as well. As far as the drinks, that's all I saw. This is a dessert. Very unique because they have different types of cakes, and they have different types of pies as well that you might not see at all McDonald's locations. We definitely don't see the cakes in other McDonald's locations. And we're just back because I was trying to find anything that would be different. And I did see the 12 cookie tote. I'm not sure if most McDonald's have that. Sorry, I'm just really tired. I thought my daughter was going to take a picture, so I made the peace sign. But do you guys see right there that there's like a little bar? And you saw the little flame there, so that's pretty much where they make the pizza. That's what I think. And I just wanted to do a little taste test for these little hot Cheetos that are dill pickle flavored. They ended up going in the trash. We were not really a big fan of them. I guess if you like pickles, you would like them. They were really not spicy. They're really more pickly than anything, and none of us really liked them. They went in the trash, but I just wanted to try it while I waited for my burger. The burger was very sloppy. It was what it was. It wasn't great. It was just regular burger, I guess, but just a little too sloppy for my taste. Nothing great, really. And then right there, you see we went outside, and it was just so interesting because we saw a Hulk Hogan store, but we didn't go. We forgot to go, actually. This is the elevator to the top floor, and it was just taking a while, and we thought to ourselves, why not just freaking take the stairs, really? It's not a big deal. So we go around the corner, and we take the stairs. And here we are, we're going up. And you see the play place already when we're going up. Do you see that? So this is why I think some people, well, I was told it was like one, I don't think it was more than one. It might have just been one person who said it was 3 floors. But this is why when you enter, immediately to the right, you're going to see the, like a dining room area. And it's got bathrooms and everything. And then immediately to the left, you're going to see the arcade. It is not really a huge arcade. This is definitely a bit of a tourist trap, if I'm being honest with you. The arcade, I've definitely seen better arcades. Dave & Buster's definitely is a better arcade. The food wasn't great, but it's definitely one of those places that people want to see because, you know, of the reputation of McDonald's, the biggest McDonald's in the world. Everybody wants to see it, you know, so we decided we're only an hour away. Why not go ahead and give it a go on a weekend that I'm off work? And I gave my kids just something very simple. It was just, they had $80, but my daughter chose to use 10 of those dollars, well, it was $9 that she used to buy one of those little $9 toys. And we just charged up a card. They have cards there that are $3 each. We just charged one up with like $70 for them. They were really bad at this game. My daughter, she's probably going to be a gambler when she grows up. I mean, I'm knock on wood, but you know, she just kept trying the same games and she was just not very great at it. We were calling these like the $80 toys because she just kind of kept going for them even though she was just not winning anything. So the way it is just it turns around and you've got to push the button so that it pushes down on whatever article you want, whatever item you want, but she just was not really getting a whole lot of luck. I mean, I don't know if we just came at a bad time where it was just kind of like those little areas were empty with items, or I don't know. There's just always something at McDonald's, you know, true to the nature of McDonald's. Something's always just not 100% working there. Just walked around, checked it out, still had a good time. Some cute SpongeBob games. My daughter's mostly, well, my daughter, the 13-year-old, we mostly came for her because she's the one that's a big fan of arcades. Yeah, and this was a huge disappointment for me because this just did not work. The machine was just broken, much like their ice cream machines are. But yeah, this little machine was broken, and I really wanted one. And then my partner made a comment that, you know, even if it had worked, that claw didn't even look big enough to grab a burger. So, that was a little bit frustrating. It is what it is, though. And my daughter just kept playing the claw games. She did win a few items. I don't think she won anything from here, from the Mario one. I'm pretty sure she didn't. But she sure tried. There she goes at it again. No. I hate it when it does that. I hate it when it like waits till it's all the way up and then it closes it. Do you guys think that these games are rigged? Some people say they are, but I don't know if that's just us trying to avoid the fact that maybe we're just really bad at claw games. There she goes again. Well, she didn't get anything, and we just kept walking around. We just walked over here to show you guys the play place. My kids are too old. They're teenage girls. They really didn't want to go in the play place, but The play place was neat, and I'm sure that kids that are, you know, perhaps toddlers and would really enjoy the play place. This is me and Chris playing basketball. I let him win. I didn't want to emasculate him by beating him at basketball. I'm just so good at so many things that he isn't that I didn't want to make him feel bad, you know? I'm just kidding. Obviously, I'm pretty terrible at basketball. I'm only 5 feet. But I tried anyway. We didn't even realize there was a little boy just like really excited about watching the game. Oh, look at me. I finally made a shot. I realized too, if I kind of like, you know, jumped a little bit, it would just kind of it would get in a lot easier. There you go. I got another one in. It's not that different, okay? Don't judge me. 1567, honestly, it's not that big of a difference. Oh, my daughter played this game where there was balls everywhere and she's supposed to grab them and then put them in the thing, but she didn't want me to record her because she's a teenager, and teenagers, they're just like that. I am making this video at night. I'm making the voiceover at night, so don't mind me yawning. Well, she's trying to grab a Pokemon and it just did not really go anywhere, but she kind of redeemed herself by going over here to the ducks. And luckily there's so many of them, and that claw was pretty good. It's a pretty good claw, kind of like a scooping claw. And she ended up getting, I think, 2 ducks. Yeah, 2 ducks. A little purple one and I think a white and black one. Not bad for $80, right? I thought that was cool. We didn't play it. Honestly, I just kind of let the girls take the lead. I didn't really play a whole lot of games. I think I just played that basketball one. It was mostly for them. This is my oldest playing this little game. She did pretty good. Do you think you would be good at this game? She only had 5 to go. And Chris decided to have a go at it. He wasn't as good as he was at basketball when it came to this one. As you can see, it ended pretty early for him. He still had 32 to go. And there we are again at this freaking game that she just insists on trying it over and over and over again. It's crazy. What do you guys think? You think the game is rigged, or you think she's just really bad at it? I won't tell her what you say, but drop in the comments what you think. There she goes. Again. That little burger would have been cute. I kind of wanted one of those little burgers, to be honest with you. Like the little fluffy burgers. I wanted one of the really big ones. That would have been super cool, but we didn't get one. Either way, Bear would have freaking grabbed it. That was that game I was telling you guys about, that balls just drop everywhere and you gotta grab them and put them in there. Now I think we're finally done, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm just gonna show you guys a few of the prizes they have. And of course we didn't get a whole lot of tickets because my kids spend most of their time trying to play claw games, so I think we only had like 200, so we just grabbed a few little things. It was really not anything big. But these are the smaller items. Really random little toys. Little mermaids. Little rings. Stuff you see in arcades. Tiny little skateboards. I did grab a keychain. I grabbed like a couple of dolphin keychains. I'm showing you guys a few of the bigger artifacts. You see the Labubus and the Hello Kitty. Yeah. The bigger Barbies as well. But we can only get the small stuff, so I'm just showing you guys these little cute horses and bracelets. And the guy would just kind of beep it and then it would kind of discount however many we grabbed. We just went for a bunch of small things. Aren't they cute? Dun, 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 dun. What would you have grabbed? If you only have the 200, what would you have grabbed? Do you get lucky when you go to arcades? Do you get a lot more? We always get a very small amount. We're not really that good at arcade games, especially because they mostly want to play the claw games. I wish I was one of those people that, you know, like just was so good at arcade games and you can grab like the huge prices, but I'm not. Maybe you are though. So here we are struggling to finish off the 200 because we're probably not going to come back anytime soon. If we come back, it'll probably be during the summer when my son's here so he can come as well. I thought those little glitter sticks were so cute, but I'm like, why do I need a glitter stick for? I got a bunch of sticky hands because I just wanted to smack people with them for fun. And the guy was really nice and he gave me an extra sticky hand, and then he also gave me a little eraser. You know what made me so mad was this ridiculous photo booth that we were just tinkering forever trying to get it to work, and it didn't. If you like my content, subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you.